Hey, it's Frank Dittschar, Premier Plus Realty, and today I want to talk a little bit about what are the most common mistakes home buyers are making when purchasing a home. Now, a few days ago I shot a little video on the biggest seller mistakes in real estate. You might want to check that out as well. But today we're looking at the buyer side, and I'm going to give you some examples of very typical mistakes that buyers make, and of course also some tips on how to avoid them. In fact, no matter which way you look at it, buying a home is a major investment, right? But for many home buyers, it can be an even more expensive process than it needs to be. So the mistakes that I want to talk about usually trap buyers into either paying too much for the home that they want or losing their dream home to another buyer, which is very unfortunate, obviously, or probably even worse, buying the wrong home for their needs. So mistake number one is what I call bidding blind. Now, what do I mean by that? A question that almost every home buyer asks is, what price should I offer when I bid on a home? Is the seller's asking price too high, or does it actually represent a great deal? I don't know. To get clarity in this regard, you have to do your research. Very important, mandatory. If you fail to research the market in order to understand what comparable homes are selling for, making your offer would be like bidding blind, right? And if you're bidding blind, you could easily bid too much or fail to make a competitive offer at all on an excellent value. So you want to make sure that you do your research. Another very common mistake is number two, not taking into account or underestimating maybe fix-ups. Don't expect every seller to tell you about every physical detail of the property that will need to be attended to. You must remember that both you and the seller are out to maximize your investment. So what you want to do is conduct a thorough inspection of the home as early in the process as possible. Hire an independent inspector that you trust to objectively view the home inside and out, and make the final contract contingent upon this inspector's report. A good home inspector should be able to give you a report of any item that needs to be fixed with associated approximate costs. And number three on the list of the most common buyer mistakes is not getting a mortgage pre-approval. Folks, pre-approval today is fast, easy and free. It can actually be done online or over the phone. And when you have a pre-approved mortgage, you can shop for your home with a greater sense of freedom and security, knowing that the money will be there when you find the home that you want. So, contrary, it can hurt you really badly if you're not pre-approved. Let's say, for example, that the perfect home for you just hit the market today and you wanted to quickly submit an offer on it. Without a pre-approval, your offer will always be way less attractive to the seller, and it's very likely that the seller will not accept it, but choose to sell the home to someone else instead, even if that other buyer offered less money. We see that happening all the time. And so please make sure that you're pre-approved for a mortgage and ready to act when the perfect home hits the market. Now, these are the three most common buyer traps that I see a lot and that you should be aware of. And if you're currently looking for a home and you want to learn a little bit more about other potential buyer mistakes to avoid, I'm more than happy to send you a free copy of my full written report of the 9 most costly buyer traps. To receive that free report, the easiest way is to just send me a message here, but you can also call or text me at 239-823-9916 or contact me over my website, which is fd-florida.com. And as always, if you like the information in this little video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and follow my page for more real estate information for Southwest Florida. Thanks for watching, take care, and bye-bye for now.